these airbags here, this job is now a piece of cake, Claire.
But Vince...
Yeah, I'll tell you something, partner. I just might stick around a few more years.
But Vince...
No more dashboard du jour or Vince under glass, huh?
But Vince...
Look out!
Even with airbags, Vince, you still gotta remember to buckle your safety belt.
Now you tell me.
Defining the problem is a very important step in the design process. In fact, if you don't define the problem correctly, nothing else matters what you do. Because if the problem isn't defined correctly, whatever solutions you come up with may be very good solutions, but if you're solving the wrong problem, it's not going to matter to the client. So an example I can cite is an airbag company that was having problems with the airbags fully inflating upon impact. And the engineers looked at the issue and defined the problem as that the inflation system wasn't strong enough to fully inflate the bags. So they redesigned the inflation system, made it more robust, and they found that their failure rate was no different than it was before. So they hadn't defined the problem correctly. They went back and looked at the problem again and found that it wasn't the inflation system, it was that there was variability in the way the bags were folded. And so once they understood that was the problem, they could then make the bag folding process more uniform, and they solved the problem. Oftentimes the specifications are poorly defined. The client may not know exactly what they're looking for, and it's up to the engineer to be asking the client questions to figure out exactly what the problem is, so that before they start the rest of the design process, they really understand the constraints on the problem.